Nigeria 2, Tanzania 1. What a game. This game was full of a lot of good moments, and as well as that moment too, that people actually didn't expect. Now, initially, the expectation was that Nigeria would go and crush these guys 5-0, 4-0, and all that. But this is game of football. In this video today, I'm going to explain to all of us exactly the reasons why the game turned out the way it was. And that is what it is. This is a game of football. In football, you cannot actually get it all right. Once in a while, or in some cases, you'll be able to have it wrong in some areas, get it right in some areas. Let's dive down to this game directly. Now, this game came up. Nigeria started with their serious highline pressing, to be able to pressure these guys and then score a lot of goals. But the Tanzania guys did well too. They were able to contain Nigeria. Nigeria missed a lot of goals, especially in the first half, which they would have, be able to close this game as early as possible. But they could not, because Tanzania guys actually held Nigeria, managed Nigeria, and then were able to also, reinforce and attack back. Nice one. We were thinking that possibly the Tanzania guys will actually play a low block. I think that was exactly what created the issue for Nigeria. Nigeria built their strategy to managing these guys low block, but they didn't play low block. These guys actually came out to play Nigeria. That is game of football for you. Now, let's give kudos to some Nigerian players that did actually very, very well. Number one in my list is Iwobi. Iwobi did fantastically well, to be honest with you. Ball distribution, ball holding ability. Iwobi did extremely well, to be honest with you. His ability to be able to hold on to the ball, when to pass, and be able to distribute the ball when necessary and when needed. That guy tried this game today. He did extremely well. We need to give him kudos. Next person was the guy that scored our first opening goal, and that is Sami Ajayi. Ajayi did extremely well. He did well to be able to convert that goal, because if he had not converted that goal, the way this ball was going, the way this game was going, almost was very, very difficult for us. I think that conversion helped Nigeria to give me that momentum, which they beat on, and they were able to move forward to win this game. Next person was Lookman. You see, that goal Lookman scored was very, very key and important to Nigeria. If he had missed that goal, maybe we would find it very, very difficult to be able to score, because what this guy did was they put Osimhen, our star boy, in the drawing board and said, this guy, don't give him space. Do not give him space. And that's exactly what they did. Osimhen never had any space at all. The few ones he had, he couldn't convert them. But that is it. This is opening game, and we're hopeful that as game progresses, he will be able to do better and give us more goals as expected. They also pulled one back. When it was 1-1, I wasn't scared. I wasn't bothered about what was going to be the outcome of this game, because I knew that Nigerian boys will do the needful and win this game. 3 good points for Nigeria. It was a nice one. Let's look at the start for this game. Nigeria had a total shot of 16 and 9 on target. That shows that Nigeria was actually hungry to be able to do something better. Nigeria was actually wanting to score more goals. Good one for Nigeria. Tanzania guys actually had a shot of 6 and only 3 on target. After that 3, they managed to score 1. Nice one for them. They also tried, because imagine facing the names in Nigerian team. That one alone will be able to demoralize you. But these guys tried. Even with all our almighty names, they said, no, we won't respect you guys in the future play. We can respect you guys outside, but when it comes to pitch of play, we won't respect you guys. They tried actually. And in African football, it's about physicality. That is it. And most of these guys all play in Europe. Look at Nigerian squad. Close to 95%, 98% of them plays in Europe. So the physicality approach, they are not being trained for that. That is how the situation, But most of these Tanzania guys, home-based guys, we know how to run, move around up and down, physicality and all that. They tried, with so much energy. Total possession, Nigeria had 59 and they had 41. Well, I'm not a fan of possession. The most important thing is that convert your possession. Just like Nigeria won this game today. Fine. Which means you actually converted your possession to winning. That's where it's supposed to be. But it was a good one, for Nigeria to have gotten that 3 points. At the moment, Nigeria is topping the Group C, because we have 1 full 3 points, in the bag. Nice one for Nigeria. Hopefully, our next game, I think on the 27th, will also be a good one. Nigeria should be able to make up with the number of goals they didn't score today. We need more goals. That's what's important. We need more goals. And once this small goal comes, we'll be able to, keep topping this group, because we need to top this group to qualify. Very important. We need to be number 1 in this group. I will be number 1. That is for Nigeria and Tanzania game. Now, let's look for another breaking news. Are you aware that Chelsea suddenly pulled out from the chase for Semenyo. You know, I said earlier that Semenyo has been a hot kick in the next transfer window. You know, Manchester City was looking for him, Man U still looking for him, Liverpool looking for him, and then today Chelsea, you know, joined the race. Suddenly Chelsea pulled back. Anyway, we are yet to get more information on reason why Chelsea pulled back. Is it because Chelsea has a lot of attacking players on ground? Reason why they pulled out? Because I said it too. Who is he going to bench? You know, where is he going to play? You know, is he for the left wing? Which I know this guy is very versatile. Semenyo is extremely versatile. He can play left, he can play right, he can play behind a striker, which means he can actually do the work of number 10, you know. But in Chelsea, where is he going to play? So I'm not surprised that Semenyo, Chelsea pulled out from the chase for Semenyo to be able to make him sign for Chelsea. I'm not surprised because the players Chelsea have on ground is enough to do the work. You know, it just coach ability to be able to mix them properly and get what he wants. Yes, I agree that some of those players are actually very youthful. They don't have enough experience, you know, but you need to build them to also have the experience too. You know, Semenyo break out to be a superstar today because of individual ability to be able to put more work in what he does. That is it. Now look at Chelsea left wing. You have Garnacho, you have Jitin. These are promising young guys that can do actually very, very. They are still young. They can do extremely well. You know, so I don't think with what Chelsea has in their squad up front, they really need a Semenyo to come in. For Man City, same thing too. To be honest with you, both Man City, Liverpool, Manchester United, these three people remaining in the race now, you know, to get this guy's signature, actually have a lot of people to be able to do the basics for them up front, you know, but I don't really know why they want this guy, you know, and remember bringing this guy has a lot of financial implication, and I hope Manchester United is looking at this. I hope Liverpool has spent close to 500 million in the last transfer window is looking at this. Manchester United spent close to 200 million pounds in the last transfer window. Man City also spent a lot of money too. I hope they are looking at the financial implication. Would that be the reason why Chelsea pulled out? You never know. It's also possible. Anyway, that's what I have for you today. Please like, share our video. See you on the next video. Bye.